This question asks us to write the equation of a line that's parallel to the equation y equals 3/4 x minus 7 that also goes through the point -2, -1, and is in standard form. So kind of a lot going on here. If yours doesn't ask for the standard form, you can just stop after this part. But let's look at what they give us. First off, if it has to be parallel, that means it's going to have a slope that is the same slope as this one. If you can't pick that out yet, you're probably not quite ready for this video. The slope here is going to be 3/4, a number in front of the x. So we need to have that slope in our equation as well. Next, it needs to go through this point. So I'm going to say through -2, -1. So what do they give us? A point and a slope. Do we have a equation type called point-slope form? Yes, we do. And because of that, we're going to start in that point-slope form, which is y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. If you don't know that, write it down, memorize it. You're going to use that a lot. Okay, so what are these different y's and x's and things? Well, the m is our 3/4, so I can replace that just like this. Let's put the other parts in there. The y is going to stay the same. The x is going to stay the same. However, this y1 and the x1, well, this is normally just an xy point, but they only give us one point, and so it's going to be x1, y1. And I'm going to throw those into my equation. However, there is one little caveat, and part of our little formula we use here is it already includes these negatives. So essentially, it's like we're saying y minus our y1, y minus a -1. Well, if I did y minus a -1, that'd be y plus 1. So that's what I'm going to put in. Same thing over here. X minus -2 is going to be x plus 2. Now, if yours doesn't ask for standard form, you can stop there. That would be your answer. But if yours does ask for standard form, then we need to go to our standard form checklist, which says that we can't have fractions. So in order to get rid of our fractions, I'm going to multiply the entire thing by the denominator of our fraction, which is 4. If I multiply this in, 4 times y is 4y. 4 times 1 is 4. And then 4 times 3/4. The reason we chose the 4 here is because the 4s are going to cancel. We're just left with that top number of 3. And then, remember, this is all one term, so this just gets tacked on. Don't keep multiplying. This still is x plus 2 inside those parentheses. All right, the next thing we need when it comes to standard form, after we don't have any more fractions, is we need the x and the y on the same side. Well, to get that, I need to probably distribute this 3 and then move some stuff around. So let's do this. We now have 4y plus 4 equals 3x plus 6. I'm going to move the 3x over to the other side with my y, because that's what I'm trying to do. At the same time, I'm also going to just, subtract 4. Probably help if I wrote a little better. All right, and get -3x plus 4y equals, those cancel, and then 6 minus 4, there's my 2. Okay, the last thing that we need in our standard form checklist is the x term to be positive. Currently, it's negative. Just like I multiplied everything over here, I can also multiply this entire equation by -1. Essentially, that's going to change all my signs. So now it's positive 3x, -4y equals a -2. All right, so now that would be the same line that is parallel to this equation and also goes through that point.